So one thing that I've noticed about musicians when they come to Africa is they say they don't have the infrastructure. They don't have the resources to accommodate for big stars like Chris Brown, Beyonce. Now, Chris Brown is trending after having one of the biggest shows in the world in South Africa, and that was after his show sold out in just 2 hours in October. What's even crazier is that this was a venue that seated 95,000 people. The man is 40 doing crackhead flips. Like, this is nuts to me. I'm not even trying to glaze, bro. I'm actually impressed. I genuinely didn't know that Africa was pulling for this man like this. I think Chris Brown is easily the most polarizing artist of our time because on one hand, he's literally the most talented artist we've seen, probably the best performer. But at the same time, all of those things get overshadowed by his past. Breezy's probably the only person that could sell at a 95,000 person venue, but also have a boycott on his concert with 50,000 signatures. Wild as hell, but what do you guys think about this whole situation? I think I personally come to the conclusion that canceling, it's not real. It's not a real.
South Africa, we love you so much. Thank God for the best fucking night of my life. We love ya.
Listen, y'all can talk bad about this man and cancel Chris Brown on the internet, but in person, it never matches and it never matters. It's always opposite that. The world loves this backflipping, tutting, crumping beige man, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Chris Brown just sold out the 4th largest stadium in the world. Twice, 2 times. The stadium is the FNB Stadium, and it holds 94,736 people. It's in South Africa, and he sold that out. Look at this. Packed to the brim. And I love this because I'm an advocate in going where you are loved and appreciated. This man is from Virginia in the USA and is packing out shows in South Africa. That is insane. And you know he put on one hell of a show. This man performed 50 songs for the breezybow and probably 39 of them had choreo that he had to remember with the dancers. But my favorite part is that he ended with forever. And it's because in the lyrics it say, it's like I waited my whole life for this one night. And so now it's his one night to give y'all a show.
I've waited my whole life for this type of moment, man.
And he called it the breezybow because they probably never let him do the Super Bowl or any other award show. You see, he was supposed to do the AMAs and they took it away. I'm still mad about that. That Michael Jackson tribute would have been crazy on the AMAs, but it's cool. If they don't want to give you a seat at the table, make your own table. A living legend, I don't care. He came in the game with his first single being Run It in 2005, and he been running the game ever since in 2024. And big shout out to South Africa. Shout out to DeVito and everybody else that popped out for them too. It was real cool. And Chris, I seen you did some songs that you did not do in the USA. I do not like that. Boo, tomato, tomato, boo, ornament, ornament. Now you got to do a whole nother tour for us. We waiting for the announcement for the 20-year anniversary tour, and I know it's about to go crazy.
Thank y'all enough. Can't tell you how honored I am to be here. We at the fucking breezybow. Now last night was something real special. But I have to say tonight, y'all tore that motherfucker up. I wish this night could last forever. But you know how I get out, so let's just go like this. It's you.
FNB, people who bought tickets from Scam by a Go-Go outside FNB Stadium.
After being blackballed from the industry, after they said his career was over, after they said he had no fans, Chris Brown has just did 1 out of 2 sold out shows in Johannesburg, South Africa. I can't stop smiling. Like, I'm literally so happy for Chris Brown, because look at the crowd. It's literally sold out from top to bottom, all the way around. You know, things happen in people's careers, and Chris Brown definitely faced those consequences of what had happened. But it's about time that Chris Brown gets the recognition that he deserves. He just won top R&B album of the year for Billboard. I just need this to continue, because yes, he messed up when he was younger. That incident with Rihanna happened when he was 20. He's 35. Do y'all realize it happened 15 years ago and he's still suffering those consequences? I'm just here to say, US, you clearly can see that Chris Brown can sell out stadiums. Chris Brown needs to do a stadium tour in the United States. Thank you and good night.
You know, as Americans, we don't deserve Chris Brown. We don't deserve his greatness. We don't deserve his talents. We don't deserve him. And as African Americans, we should be the first ones to celebrate him. As a nation, we canceled this man. We let the media destroy him. We let social media run him into the ground. We said some of the most horrible things about this guy. And still, he is the #1 artist in the world. And the world loves him.
Despite some people protesting, saying that Chris Brown should not be headlining this stadium in South Africa, the show still went on and apparently sold out 90,000 people. So according to the Shade Room, they said Chris Brown put on a historic performance during his sold-out show in Johannesburg last night. He performed in front of 90,000 plus people at the FNB Stadium, which is the largest stadium in South Africa and one of the biggest stadiums in the world. And word on the street, it's the biggest stadium in Africa. And apparently it's 2 sold-out shows in South Africa. That's a lot of people buying tickets to see Chris Brown. But this is a big deal because a lot of people have said that Chris Brown is canceled. However, Chris Brown has continued to go on tour and have success. But some might say he shouldn't. And apparently South Africa was like, no, we want Chris Brown to come here. We also have to keep in mind, Chris Brown was just on a world tour the entire summer with everyone else touring. He was also selling out shows around the country.
He don't need a Super Bowl. He gonna make his own. I have somehow started a war between South Africa and Cape Town, and that was not my intention. As y'all know, Chris Brown is doing 2 sold-out shows in Johannesburg, South Africa. And yeah, he did that. Despite all the negative things that have been said about him for the past 15 years, Chris Brown sold out 2 Johannesburg, South Africa concert with a stadium maximum of 92,000 people. Like I said, both nights are sold out, which means Chris Brown, over the past 2 nights, has performed for 184,000 people. Now, that 92,000 person maximum that he sold out doesn't even include the number of people outside the stadium that couldn't get in. All I'm saying is, United States, give Breezy a chance, bro. Chris Brown did 2 sold-out shows with no mainstream promotion. He did all this with Instagram promotion on his own account. I may not know much, but I think that deserves a Chris Brown stadium tour of the United States.